Let's be honest for a second. When people talk about productivity setups, it's always the same stuff. Monitors, keyboards, mice, maybe a standing desk if they're feeling fancy. But the reality is, once you already have the basics, the small upgrades are what's actually going to change how your day feels. These are the things nobody flexes on TikTok. They're not flashy, they don't scream setup tour, but once you add them, you immediately notice less friction, less clutter, and less annoying little moments throughout the day. And those tiny improvements stack up fast. So today, I'm breaking down desk accessories that genuinely make work easier, smoother, and more comfortable, especially if you work from home or spend long hours at a desk. No gimmicks, no static junk, just things that actually improve how you work. Links to everything are in the description. Why this stuff matters. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Productivity isn't about grinding harder. It's about removing friction. Every time you reach awkwardly for something, unplug cables, hunch your shoulders, adjust your screen, that's mental energy being drained. And over an 8-hour day, that adds up way more than people realize. That's why these upgrades matter. They remove tiny annoyances you deal with constantly but don't consciously notice anymore. Alright, let's get into it. Product 1 is going to be a desk clamp monitor arm. If you only buy one thing from this entire video, it should be a monitor arm. I'm serious. A desk clamp monitor arm is one of the highest ROI upgrades you can make to a workplace. First, desk space. The second you get your monitor off its stock stand, your desk instantly feels bigger. There's more room for your keyboard, more room for your mouse, and less clutter overall. Second, posture. Most people's monitors are too low. That means you're constantly tilting your head downwards without realizing it. A monitor arm lets you raise your screen to eye level, pull it closer or push it back, and angle it exactly how you want it. Once your monitor floats at the perfect height, your neck and shoulders feel a difference immediately. Third, flexibility. Whether you're sitting upright, leaning back, or standing, you can reposition your screen in seconds. And no, you don't need some $300 studio arm. Brands like HUANUO make solid, affordable arms that handle most monitors without any issue. Once you go monitor arm, there is no going back. Product number 2, a laptop stand. If you work on a laptop without a stand, this is your wake-up call. Your laptop screen sits way too low by default, which means your neck is constantly angled downward. You might not notice it at first, but after a few hours, you feel it. A proper laptop stand lifts your screen up to eye level, so your posture becomes natural instead of forced. The reason I recommend Nexstand or Roost style stands specifically is because they're lightweight, they fold flat, they're easy to travel with, and they're way more stable than cheap plastic stands. Pair one of these with an external keyboard and mouse, and suddenly your laptop setup feels like a real workstation. This is especially huge if you work remote, bounce between locations, or switch desks often. Your neck will thank you later. Product number 3 is going to be a desk mat. Desk mats sound pointless until you get one. At first glance, it seems purely aesthetic, but in practice, it changes how your entire setup feels. First, mouse movement. A good desk mat creates a constant surface across your desk, so your mouse glides smoothly no matter where you move it. Second, protection. Your desk doesn't get scratched, stained, or worn down over time. Third, and this is underrated, intentionality. A desk mat makes your workplace feel organized, even if everything else is simple. Orbitkey makes great minimalist desk mats that look clean, don't scream gamer, and feel premium without being flashy. Once you have one, your desk just feels finished. Product number 4 is going to be a USB-C hub or dock. If you're plugging and unplugging cables multiple times a day, you need a dock. Full stop. A USB-C hub or dock turns your setup into a one-cable system. You sit down, plug in one cable, and everything connects. Monitor, keyboard, mouse, storage, charging. And when you're done, unplug one cable and leave. This is especially important if you dock a laptop daily, switch between work and personal machines, or hate cable clutter. Anker makes reliable hubs that don't randomly disconnect or overheat, which is more important than people think. It's one of those upgrades you don't appreciate until you don't have it anymore. None of the things in this video are sexy. They won't impress people online, they won't go viral on a setup tour, but they make your workday smoother. They remove friction. They reduce little annoyances that slowly drain your energy. And that's what real productivity looks like. If you're building a home office, don't just focus on the big items. The small upgrades are what makes the setup sustainable long term. All the links are in the description if you want to check them out. And if this helps you, there's more coming. Thank you for watching.